ladies and gentlemen, welcome to what could be the greatest pay-per-view review that I have ever done, according to the title. This is Backlash 2020. This is the greatest wrestling match ever, the main event, Randy Orton versus Edge. Yeah, I have not watched any of the build-up, been kind of busy. I missed a week, I missed an episode last week. Hey, but spoiler alert, because it's already up, there's actually 2 episodes this week, and this is the second one that's up, that also went up at the same time. But either way, um, we're at Backlash 2020, and it's time for some wrestling because it's being called the greatest wrestling match ever. Edge versus Orton. Will it live up to the hype? Most certainly not. It looks like there's an actual crowd at the training center where they're filming this, and they got plexiglass stuff in front of people. It's great. Yeah, I didn't watch the show live, to be honest with you. I watched, I've heard good things about, believe it or not, Drew McIntyre and Bobby Lashley, and Strowman and Miz and Morrison probably was going to be a fun one. I did hear bad things about Asuka and Nia Jax because double count out, not great. Um, and then there was some other shenanigans I heard about, but you know what? I'm not focused on that. I'm more focused on the main event, the greatest wrestling match of all time, greatest wrestling match ever. Edge versus Randy Orton. Let's get it on. Let's get it going. This will be starting at the 2 hour, 11 minute, and 2 second mark. This is this is gonna be a long one. I can already tell. It's gonna be at least 50 minutes. So yeah, let's just get rolling. Let's have a good time. Watch this wrestling match and give it a fair review, a fair shake, and we'll be starting our show in. Let's go with 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pay-per-view right into Randy's theme, and in the performance center, people are booing. I can't tell if they are like friends and family or wrestlers yet. I guess it's cool they're trying to build like the aesthetic that they still have crowds, but I don't know if it's somehow weirder or worse than the what am I saying? It's weird. It's somehow worse than the empty arena in a way. Why is the MSG microphone up there? This isn't in Madison Square Garden. That'd be cool if they were filming. Oh, that's what they should do for a pay-per-view for SummerSlam maybe. Since they're gonna have to change the location, they could do it in the Performance Center, sure, but why not just do it in MSG? You think you know him? On this day. Yeah, this is somehow weirder. The empty arena was better. Because at least the greatest wrestling match ever at Backlash, Edge versus Orton, because at least with the empty arena, you didn't have people being told to cheer. How many chants are we gonna get? Probably none, but I'm still gonna try to enjoy the weirdness. I like the fan going in the background. Don't know what I'm doing. Don't even know what I uploaded yet today because spoiler. Actually, this is the first thing I'm recording today. Yep. What is happening? What the heck? The ghost of Howard Finkel with background music. What is happening? Why are they doing this like a boxing match? I don't understand what is happening. Can someone please help me understand what is going on? Please, God. Shout out to Charles Robinson wearing the old-fashioned referee outfit. No hair pulling. And come out wrestling. Oh boy, I'm in for a treat. I can already tell. Gosh darn it.
The moment has arrived. Randy Orton versus Edge at Backlash. This is the greatest wrestling match ever. Here we go.
Greatest wrestling match ever. Here we go.
From the opening bell. It is going to be a serious gut check time. Not only for Edge, but also for Randy Orton. So if you're Edge, you haven't competed in a conventional one-on-one wrestling match in 9.5 years.
Yeah, I just want to know what the heck's going on.
Well, first off,
I know the feud's been going on since Mania, or before Mania, but still.
He needs to get control of Randy Orton. He can't let Randy Orton play these games, taunt him, and get in his head like he has these past few weeks. They see the smile all over the face of Orton, and Byron, you got to believe Orton feels very confident he's already beaten Edge mentally before the bell even sounded tonight.
Defeated him mentally, you say? I'm sorry, I'm sending a text to someone. I'm very distracted. I'm not completely interested in this. I like the you know what? I was souring it before, but I do kind of like the conventional environment of having people there acting as fans cheering for faces and heels again. However, it's just going to be cheering for the faces they want to cheer for. That, you know, you don't get that group of outliers who are booing John Cena. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's something I think we're going to miss.
Randy is always one step ahead, Byron. How much must Edge be second-guessing himself? The start is not helping it whatsoever.
I'm just trying to figure out what the heck was up with the ghost of Howard Finkel. And someone please help me. Rick and I at the microphone. Got Presley here with me. She's sleeping. She's gonna watch the greatest wrestling match ever with me. Surprised they're even calling it a wrestling match. That word is usually taboo in WWE land. So yeah, Charles Robinson said pinfall, submission, or knockout, I believe. So that's good. And there was no hair pulling, no eye gouging, no choking, and no low blows. I don't know, do I think there's going to be anything that's going to make me jump out of my seat? Not sure. These two guys are kind of old. Edge is old, obviously. Orton's younger, but still. He's very methodical in the ring, and I've never really been into Orton's style of wrestling. Except young Orton. I love young Orton. Young heel Orton is great. Orton drooling all over the mat like an insane person? Not really. But, you know, he's always been a better heel than a face, and, you know, it's going to be fun to watch. I mean, if you want to see a great example of, like, young heel Orton going crazy, check out my Rainy Day match. That's from also Backlash. I believe it's Backlash 04. And it's Randy Orton versus Cactus Jack McFoley in a hardcore match. Check that out in the top right-hand corner right now. That's a good one. I like that video. I like that match. It's one that I put on all the time when I want to, like, break someone into the psychology of more of a hardcore match. Tripping Edge. He has his number. That Edge face.
I mean, he's using day one schoolboy clowning around tactics on
So, let me talk about my personal life. I got a girlfriend recently. So my life has been going pretty gosh darn great, if you ask me. She is fantastic to me. She supports my dumb podcast, which I appreciate. We've been watching a bunch of shows recently, and we started watching this show called Haven, and none other than Edge is in it. That's something that I popped for, going, oh look, it's Edge, and it's like that's a wrestler, and she's like, oh, I bet it is, Mike, and it's like, yes, it is. And you know what? I'm happy that she supports me, and I could blame her for me missing a podcast episode last week, but let's be legit, I wasn't gonna do it. I was tired. I'm working shifts, etc. And you know what? It's just been it's been exhausting with the demonetization going. Big boot knocks him down. But yeah, I'm very happy with my girlfriend, and yeah, it's something that I look forward to every day, seeing her, which is just something that you want to look for in a person, I guess. I mean, wrestling doesn't do that to me. I don't have to watch wrestling every day. I feel like I have to talk to her every day, if that makes any sense. Alright, I'm gonna stop talking about my love life. I'm gonna talk about this wrestling match. Edge going for a pin. Only a 2 count. Edge looks like Chris Jericho with a better hairline right now. Big boot to the chest. They should get Pat McAfee to do some commentary. If he isn't doing it now. I can't distinguish voices too well right now. It's like whenever I have regulars at work, they'll go, "You don't remember me?" And I go, "Not really. I serve around 300 to 500 people a day just on register, so I'm sorry." A bit of a do-si-do arm drag going after Randy's shoulder. Yeah, Orton has had some shoulder problems. Oh yeah, I remember that. Both of them. Remember when Mr. Kennedy dropped Orton on a scary drop on his shoulder and got fired? That was crazy. That was fun. Poor Mr. Kennedy or Mr. Anderson. Kennedy. Kennedy. That was the best part of his gimmick, by the way. Just the fact that he said his name. Then one of my favorite wrestling games is WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2007. And in the story mode, you get to face Mr. Kennedy when you're on SmackDown, and he's teaming with Mark Henry, and that's what he does. And love me some Mark Henry, as everyone knows. It's just I guess it was just a fun game that I loved, and I can still occasionally go back and play it unironically and have fun with it. Like not every game I can do that and have fun and go back and play and have fun. And that's the sign of a great game. Sure, it's the nostalgia factor, but just the roster's great. You got still youngish Orton. You got Undertaker there. It's a great roster. And yeah, it's just a fun game that I really appreciate and enjoyed. And it's one that I recommend y'all pick up if you have a PlayStation 2 lying around, or even an Xbox 360. I played the crap out of that game. I filled out every character creating slot. It was great, man. I love that game so much. Yes, you're right. Edge has not been active. We got Samoa Joe. I see him. That is an astute observation. Is someone in the background wearing a Jamiroquai hat? Is that Jamiroquai? What's Jamiroquai's name? KJ or whatever? Either way, it looks like a woman in the back sporting a Jamiroquai hat. The one from Virtual Insanity, their best song. Quote me. Oh yeah, I don't know if I've said this before, but I've definitely said it to some friends as a stupid drunk text. Get yourself a job that's only one Jamiroquai song away, because then you can just thrive. You can get there, take your time getting there, you don't have to worry about it. Orton catches the Edge on the top of the turnbuckle. Another punch. Alright, I think this is Michael Cole, Tom Phillips, Samoa Joe, and is that Corey? Going for a superplex. To the outside, don't do it. Please don't. Nah, they ain't gonna do that. That's a terrible idea. Orton's probably gonna take a tumble. Nope, he's still good. Another headbutt. What's Edge up to now? Is he gonna spear him from the middle rope? Diving clothesline. Takes a big bump. Orton's bleeding. We got blood, baby. We got bleeding. Woo! We're back, baby. Goodbye, PG. Welcome, PG-13. This is not awesome. We haven't reached that yet, but still, the fact that we have bleeding. Okay, yeah, these are definitely the wrestlers. One of them's wearing a mask. Attacking the shoulder on the hardest part of the ring. The fact that there's blood is just fascinating to me. I don't know if it's hard way or blading yet. Probably blading. Oh yeah, Orton's got that thick blood. I love that. Don't beg him. All I know is that if I was there, I'd be having to freak out about how Orton's bleeding. That would just be my actual reaction. And yeah, you heard my actual reaction. It's crazy that he's bleeding. Firmly grasp him. Another knee. Classic Edge. Side Russian leg sweep, my favorite. Into a crossface, baby. So maybe we'll see some SummerSlam 04 finish with the crossface, depending on how much Edge implements it. Gets to the rope. How is that the most innovative way I've ever seen someone get out of a crossface? What? I don't think I've ever seen someone just like twist around, goes for an RKO and misses it. Edge going for a choke. The anti-venom for the Viper, the nerve hold, the choke. Randy gets the ropes. Big chop. Randall Keith is still alive. Goes for the backbreaker. I love that backbreaker. It's one of the best moves he does. It looks terrible every time. Or the modified neckbreaker, backbreaker combo, either way. Looks terrible every time you see it. Ooh, yeah. I love how it looks every time. A Let's Go Randy chant. And a Let's Go Edge chant. Dueling chants. Been a while since we've seen those. Holding his hair. Holding his hair. Pushed into the plexiglass. Into the plexiglass. Into the plexiglass. Slammed against it. This crowd is electric. Orton just going at him. Is that Saxton? Is he here? Breaks the count. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's... God, my hearing is terrible. I couldn't figure out that was Byron, not Corey. Oh my gosh. Surgically repaired neck. Another slam. Orton rolling back and resetting the count. Going at him again. Honestly, if this was the rest of the match, I'd still enjoy it. Because this would be a fascinating way to win. Just keep bashing his brains in. Onto the announcer's table. Back body drop onto the table. Table doesn't break. Did Randy just drop an F-bomb? I think he just said he's going to effing kill him, mother effer. Crazy. Only a 2 count. I like how they have. I like how they have. Do they have the heels cheering for Orton and all the faces cheering for Edge? Because that would be amazing. Stomps on his hand. Why is Edge giving away all of his weak spots? His wrist, his neck, or his legs hurt too? What about his abdomen? Attacking the hand. Get up! I say this is probably what I miss most about wrestling, not being there. I love wrestling, but I wish I could be there to see a show again. It's my favorite thing. It's one of my favorite things I get to do in my life, and it's upsetting that I don't have the opportunity to do it. I don't get to go hiking as often anymore because they're shutting down trails, but you know, phase 2's coming, baby. Look at Edge's face. Come on, bud. Please stop. Those eyes are telling a story. I love that. That's something you should look for in any in any good wrestling. You should look for the eyes. They tell the story. I hope he's able to break the grip. Edge fighting back. Going at him, punches. Push right back into the barricade. Look at that bruise forming on the back of Edge's back. On the back of his neck and shoulders. All good stuff. All the good stuff, am I right? Going for a DDT. Is he going to elevate it? Going for a suplex. Oh, here we go. Doing a Three Amigos for Eddie Guerrero. Now, the sweet, sweet irony of Randy Orton doing a Three Amigos in tribute of Eddie Guerrero. Oh, here we go. Are we going to get the third one? Yeah, we are. Do it for Eddie. Yeah, the complete irony of Randy Orton doing a tribute to Eddie Guerrero after WWE had him say, Eddie's not in heaven, Eddie's down there in hell, during a storyline. Yep, he did that. They did that. The irony is so thick, so deep. So we are doing pretty good. We're in this. You have got my attention. Big old slap. You have got my attention, match. You have got my attention. I will give you that another one and say this is not as hectic as the WrestleMania match, which you should go and check out my review of WrestleMania in the top right hand corner. I'm actually just gonna put the entire playlist of all WrestleManias up there right now in the top right hand corner. And we're just getting some chops. Ric Flair's in attendance? Where is he? Show me Rick. Show me that nature boy. Woo! I love me some Ric Flair. Goes for a chop. Drop kick. Not as smooth as the earlier drop kicks, but still pretty good. I love me some. I'm loving me some this match, not gonna lie. Is it the greatest match ever? Debatable this far, but you know, who knows? It probably is time to let it go.
But I'll say this, Byron. Anytime you think Randy Orton is spent, that's when he's at his most dangerous.
What?
I agree with you, Joe, firmly.
I don't quite understand your logic, Samoa Joe, but I respect your opinion. Chin first. Look at his face.
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, anytime your body takes any kind of impact of that measure against a steel post, it's definitely going to resonate in that spot.
It ain't gonna feel great. The connector.
Impacted the throat of Edge. Look at the eyes of Edge right now. That's not good.
Yeah, it's not a great look for him.
That's not a man who's 100% present in the moment.
No, it doesn't look great. You don't look great.
Gotta keep an eye on that for the official now. He's going after that neck top. Orton trying to pull Edge.
Yeah, he's all up on that neck.
Randy Orton looking to put the finishing touches.
Looks like he's going for the superplex. Edge still fighting back. Of course, superplex won't end this match. Come on. It's the greatest wrestling match ever. A lot of hype. Nope, there's the MSG microphone again. I hope that doesn't stick around. The tribute was nice, but let's not do that. It was ridiculous. Superplex. It's super duper. Down goes Edge. His eyes are telling the story. He is not good right now. He is not good right now. Thank you, Joe. Oh, wait, so it's just Byron, Joe, and Phillips? Not even Cole? Man, I gotta test my hearing, cause oh my gosh, I'm getting pranked. I'm getting pranked. I can't figure out which announcer's which. That's bad. If it was JR, I could tell, obviously, or a Cornette announcing, but like half the time I can barely tell any of these people apart. Even Taz had a like unique speaking method that was very interesting to watch. Ham hocks Cole.
He revels in the paint.
He revels in the paint? What?
Another
Big uppercut.
radiating pain from the body of Edge. And the stop.
Maybe it was disqualification, not knockout. But either way.
And pushing.
And pushing the truck. Both going for a crossbody. They both miss it. This double down is real.
Another look at this collision. Watch this. Oh, both men. Upper bodies right in midair. Norton lands on his shoulder on the way down.
Counting them.
Both men have until the count of 10 to get back up to their feet. Something they should know well from their hellacious last man standing match at WrestleMania.
Yeah, therefore they should both get up, no problem. Just going off their WrestleMania last man standing match.
Orton trying to roll over and get up to his feet. Count of 8.
Edge up to his feet. Orton up to his feet. Edge with some innovative offense. Edge looks like he is a man who is made out of gel or jelly. All wobbly. Poor man.
Randy Orton again, these right hands right to the face of Edge, punishing him. Orton doing anything he can to try and slow the ascent of Edge.
And Orton going after him.
And that uppercut has been absolutely brutal the entire match. Oh, and it's about to get much.
Oh, looks like Orton's going for a draping DDT from the top row. Vintage Orton. Edge gets out of it. With the execution, the DDT of his own. Yeah, he does. Go get that cover, Edge. He somehow kicks out.
Watch this again. Randy Orton went for his patent draping DDT. And what a response by Edge with the DDT of his own. Hits the execution, but again.
Hits the execution. Gets that DDT. You know what? This is kind of awesome.
He is asking himself serious questions right now. He's asking himself, what is it going to take out Randy Orton? What do I have to do to defeat this man in front of me?
Big kick. What a knee strike. Oh my. That looked amazing. That looked great. The only thing that would have made that better was if Orton just went face down flat on the ground with that cell. Well, she's really getting into it. She wants that bonus check. Sliding elbow. Steve Reich? What was that called? Steve Reich? I'll say Edge is going to the top rope again. Dangerous, man. Grabbing at his neck.
Another climb to the top for Edge. He's focused in. Edge goes to strike.
Big crossbody.
All this hard work by Edge to make it back to this moment.
Edge trying to go for something. Looks like he's going to go for another cover, maybe. Potentially, kind of distracted. Grit and grind, baby.
I'll tell you this, gentlemen, it's going to take a lot more than grit to outlast Randy Orton. And Randy Orton has somehow gotten back up to his feet.
Orton back up to his feet. Edge going for a spear into the corner. Orton with a roll up. Ooh, my. Going for another armbar. Back to the crossface. Beautiful transition. Now he's going for the other shoulder, though. He's changing it. It's a chokehold now. I remember no choking was part of the rules. Orton with the roll up. Gets out. They're both up. Going back to the other shoulder. Picks him up. Angle slam. The Olympic slam. What style, what class. God bless. I love me some Kurt Angle-esque content. Oh, Kurt Angle picked Edge to win this match? It's been an interesting match. Wait, did he say he's been phoning it in for 20 years and he's still better than us, than everyone else? That's pretty great. That's some great healing. That's pretty fabulous stuff. I wish I had the confidence to pull that off. Powerbomb? Where did that come from? The heck was Orton going for? A Hurricane Rana? Or a Frankensteiner? Like, what's he thinking of here? Was that it was supposed to be a drop kick. Sure, okay. He got the drop, he forgot the kick. Someone's loud. Is that Titus? Hooah, hooah, hooah! Edge over the top. Edge crawling back in. Orton waiting for him. Looks like we're going to go for that draping DDT. Here it is. It's time, baby. Big old draping DDT. I love La La Land. Didn't see the movie, actually. Don't remember if that won the Oscar or the other one did. He's getting ready for an RKO. Goes for it, misses it. Edge setting up for an unprettier. Leapfrog goes for an RKO. An Edge-o-matic. Beautiful. Only a 2 count. It's been a pretty okay match. Say Edge, like I was saying, Edge was on the is on the show Haven that my girlfriend and I started watching. So at least I can look forward to that. That show's weird as heck, dude. I started watching with her. She's like in the last season or something. It's like, oh my god, what is going on in this show? Will someone tell me what's going on? Fascinating, though. Can't wait to start it over with her. No pain, no game, Edge. Gain. No pain, no gain. Looks like he's setting up for a spear. Leapfrogged. Goes for an RKO. Nope. Setting up for an unprettier. Unprettier. Beautiful. I love that move. It looks terrible to take every time. You gotta love an unprettier. Only a 2 count. Holy crap. Holy moly. We got a spicy match. Oh my gosh. Holy. Oh my gosh. Here, let me just put a tag in because this match has been great. I'm gonna put a tag in for, I don't know, every episode of the Screwjob podcast in the top right hand corner. Right then, right there. Beautiful. What a show. What a match.
Superhuman effort tonight from Edge and Orton at Backlash. And the fight just continues. Edge gets off the last and straight to the bomb.
Oh. Tries throwing him over the top rope. Doesn't go all the way over.
In regards to the distance, you get draped over rope like that, your whole spine bends. That neck, once again, bends in unnatural position, and it's just as hurtful as falling out of the ring. And Joe, that's also going to severely hamper the breathing of Edge. Oh, absolutely. And now Edge staggers back to his feet.
Looks like he's setting up for a power. Oh, a pedigree. A pedigree, you say? Hello. Pedigree. Only a 2 count. Alright, so we got one evolution finisher out of the way. He hasn't an RKO yet. So let's get a figure 4 going. Let's get a Batista bomb. Let's get them all going. We got Unprettier, we got Edge and Christians. One Edge and Christians finishers. We saw 3 Amigos. Another person that Edge saw checking his grill. This is great. Oh yeah, we also saw Kurt Angle's Olympic Slam. A rock bottom? What the heck? What are you doing? Oh my gosh. You know what? That's an idea. I'll review a rock match. Why not? Rocky. That was awesome. Oh my gosh. That's great. So yeah, we got a rock bottom, we got an angle slam, we got a pedigree, we got an unprettier. Is he setting up for a figure 4 or a sharpshooter? The educator, yep. Executioner. Trying to get a backslide going. 2 muscly men brawling. They're the Cowboys of Ram Ranch. Kicks him in the shins. Gets a 2 count on the backslide. Big uppercut. Beautiful. This is definitely a great match. I don't think it's the greatest wrestling match ever. But oh my, this is good. I've seen some good wrestling in my day. But this is good stuff. And you know what? I'll toss myself to another tag. One of the best matches I've ever seen belongs to All In, actually. I don't remember what match. All In had a couple of great matches. Going for another elevated DDT. Edge counters. Gets him, hits him with the ropes. Slingshot or snake eyes on the ropes. Boy, that wasn't it, but you know what I meant. Roll up. Only a 2 count. Another roll up. 1, 2. Edge going for a small cradle this time. Or sorry, that was an inside cradle. Orton RKO. Is that it? Only a 2 count. Oh my gosh. An RKO out of nowhere. Oh my god. What a wow. Wow. Holy crap-a-moly. What was I talking about? All In? Yeah. There was a couple of great matches on All In. Let me, oh my gosh. This is getting me all flustered. It's getting me all, flustered. I love this. With Charles Robinson? What has Charles Robinson done? Other than his job. There were a couple of great matches on All In. Okada versus Skrull, that was probably my favorite. Omega versus Penta El Zero, also great. And Cody versus Nick Aldis. Those are just like some of those great matches. I definitely say Okada Skrull. It's probably one of my favorite matches I've ever seen. One of the best ones I've ever had the pleasure of watching. I didn't review it for as part of the show. I just reviewed the main event of All In. Which, speaking of which, you can find that video in the top right hand corner right now. I believe it's also my 1 year anniversary episode. That's what that is. Yeah, fun stuff. Going for the punt, setting up for it. Edge is going to get up for a spear, calling it, Ray. Getting ready, yup, spear. Boom. Called it. Easy. Big old spear. Is Edge setting up for another one? Another spear. Only a 2 count. Kicking out 2 spears. Someone is freaking out. Someone needs to get that girl a muzzle. Big old spear. I love it. I cannot understand what. Oh, fight forever. Yeah, no, maybe. I guess, but no. I like long matches, but sometimes the pacing can be off. This one's pacing has been superb. So not I wouldn't be opposed to fight forever, but Nakamura Zayn from NXT Takeover Dallas. That's a fight forever I can support. That was a great match. It was an amazing match. Any of the Ciampa Gargano matches absolutely deserved that fight forever chant. Maybe not this one, not sure. RKO, bad connection. Looks like that's going to be the end of the match. No, only a 2 count. What are you doing, Edge? What are you thinking, kid? A bad looking connection on RKO, but it still does somewhat of the job.
Edge's body might be failing him right now, but his fighting spirit is keeping him in the game.
Yeah, it is. That and his resiliency has been built up clearly going with the WWE game choke. Orton whispering to Edge. That has only gotten him pissed off before, so goes for that choke again. Is that a low blow? I'm not sure. I don't know if it was low. The punt! That's gotta be it. Kicks his head off. Randy Orton wins with a punt and maybe a low blow. So is this feud over, or is there still more to it? Separates. What a match, though. Oh my. Definitely a 4.5-star match at the least. That was a great match, in my opinion. In my not expert opinion at all. Man, that was fun. I'm not gonna lie. I really enjoyed that. That was good. That was good. That was hey, you know what? That's pretty good. That was fun. Not gonna lie. That was a good show. Telling him to go home. Orton talking all sexy in Edge's ear. Uncle Randy says hi, ladies and gentlemen. Is this feud over? I would only assume. Let's see if there's a thank you Edge chant, because that's going to be the end of it then. In my opinion. But this was a pretty good match. Definitely a 4.5-star match. What I heard, there were some duds on this show. Some, like, fantastic ones. This is definitely in the fantastic category. It's probably, you know what? I might have to go back and watch the rest of this show. Not sure yet. I haven't been paying much attention to wrestling nowadays because it's hard to, with work and also everything else going on. It's been hard. But you know what? It was definitely worth watching this match. If you haven't seen it yet, go see it. Go look it out. It was pretty good. And, yeah, that's pretty much all I really got to say about it. Let's see. You know what? I'm going to skip ahead a couple seconds, see if we can find a thank you Edge chant, maybe. If not, then we'll call it. Orton's still walking off. Still got music. With 30. Oh, it's just fading the end. It's just fading to the end. Well, that was really fun. Ending all on Orton's spooky dooky face, all mad, little grin, and fade to black. Well, that was really fun. I'm pleasantly surprised. If you like this video, like it, share it, subscribe to the channel. Check out all my social medias: Facebook, Screwjob Podcast on Facebook, Twitter at Screwjob Podcast, and Patreon.com/Screwjob Podcast. This has been Mike from the Screwjob Podcast. Have a fantastic day.